Here we are. We're here. We're in the game. We're vibing. We're vibing out. Yeah. Alright, let's just check, make sure the stream is going live, vibing out, vibing hard. You feel me? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I do not know. Am I live? I can't tell. It's not showing me as live. What's going on? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Alright, let's try that. It's not showing me as live. There we go. Okay. Just doing my stupid British accent. I'm not live, am I? Looks like I am, though. How's everybody doing? Good morning, if it's morning for you. It's morning for me. It's 9:56 a.m. Mountain Time. Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. Disco Elysium time. One of my favorite games. Where can I see? Oh, wait, that'll update in a little bit. We're going to take a second, let everyone get in here, get ready. Man, bunch of people coming all at once, coming to watch me play the Alcoholic Detective game. I'm so excited. I really love this game. 5 in the afternoon, Beth Phillips. Let's say hi to everyone. Crows, Dunwich Sandwich, Squirm, Some Weirdo Artist, Beth Phillips again, McGray, SK Butler. Happy to see all of you here. I hope we enjoy the stream today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love this game, and I have no plans for it. I don't know what kind of political compass I'm going to put Harry on. I don't know. Also, you know, I should try to avoid spoilers. I'm not going to say people's names until they're introduced. I don't know if I'm going to try to be a good boy, a bad boy, a somewhere in between boy. I've already done my Sorry Cop playthrough, so I don't feel like it's necessary to... I feel like this might be a little loud. I don't know if it's going to be fully necessary to do that again. It might be more fun to just be a chaotic boy. But we'll give everyone a couple minutes to get in. I guess, you know what? No, let's start building our character now while we wait. I'll probably be moving my camera around a lot just so that it's not in the way of anything, or moving my person on screen. My body. My Connor-ness. For those of you who don't know, although I'm sure you do if you got a notification about the stream and joined immediately, there is a new video out. I just did an analysis on Creep. It was edited by Joe. He's a great editor. Super fun video. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that after the stream. You know, it's a lot of fun. Love that. Chaos Boy will be chaos. So I guess the first question is, should we do a create your own, or should we just go off of one of the archetypes? I think automatically I gravitate towards create your own, having done I did sensitive for my first build because I think that gives you the most poetic and interesting stuff, but I think it could be fun to be a little bit more physical for this stream, just so we can have the chaotic moments of smashing into doors and throwing our back out. Or I guess it's more likely that we'll have those moments if we choose to be a thinker. But I like being stupid. I love it when we're stupid in this game. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll operate from there. How's everybody doing? Everybody feeling good? Electrochemistry is the most important skill. Electrochemistry is great. Yeah, let's go to the create your own. Let's just take a look at that. So if we make everything terrible at first, we could just randomize it. That could be fun. Just see where life takes us. Disco Elysium in it. The only thing, I always get nervous when I am not, when I focus a lot more on intellect and... Is it intellect and motorics? Because like if you fail to put enough points into some at the beginning, you can have like 1 point of health or 1 point of psyche, and that can be dangerous in the early game. Also, Shane, after the video you did partially cover Disco Elysium, I started repeating, I don't have to be this kind of animal whenever I'm feeling particularly worked out about myself. That's great. That's great. I mean, this game is, you know, for as much as we're going to have fun with it and joke about it today and try to maybe be as chaotic as possible, this game is beautiful, and it really does cover some intense and thought-provoking ideas. I'm very excited to get into it again with all of you. I've played it 1.5 times at this point. My first run took so long because I wanted to do everything and talk to everyone, and I realized I missed stuff, and I'm just excited to get back to it. So I think we'll get into it now. Played this game only a month ago, and that's one of my favorites of all time now. Yeah, that's how it gets to you. That is how it gets you. I think let's randomize it. Let's see let's just click it once and see what we get. Oh my god. What are the odds of that? Do we want to do this? Do we want to do totally physically incapable, but got a lot going on in the brain? Is that the move for today? I don't know. I think let's do it. Let's do it. Let's be completely physically incapable. Terrible. I don't know. Do we like that? Cannot even open a jar, but that brain's real rankly. All right, let's do it. I'm into it. Okay, so yeah, it's endurance and what's the other one? Am I an idiot? I might be. All right, what do we want to focus on? This will paint our playthrough in a very interesting light if we choose one to be really good at. Inland Empire is always interesting. I think I might have done... I think I did empathy for my very first run. Volition. Hold yourself together, keep you... Oh, right, exactly. It's volition and endurance. Do we want to be someone who's... Inland Empire is a great focus. 'Twas a good man. 'Twas a good man. Let's maybe do Inland Empire. Or should... Okay, here's the real question. Do we want to be a poet or a nerd? Those are what we have to choose between here. By the way, you can't really see. I'm going to shrink myself a little bit down so you can read more of the stuff. Also, actually, I should probably be like... Maybe I should be up in this corner. I think I might do that. Just because we're going to be having a lot of our skill... No, maybe I should just... Maybe here in the middle. I don't know. Those are the same thing if you look at that a certain way. Inland Empire. I'm seeing Inland Empire. Let's do it Inland Empire. I like it. Set our signature. All right, everybody. We ready? I'm going to try not to skip through the voice acting because I think it's really powerful. But if it gets to a point where we're bored and we want to move a bit faster, you guys just let me know. But I think the voice acting is just phenomenal in this game. And I'll read out all of my dialogue or the dialogue choices I make. So time for more voice acting, but not, at least it's not a Mori where I have to read for everyone. I can read for just some people. All right, let's get into it. Let's do it. Disco Elysium. Very exciting. I just ate, by the way, so pardon me if I'm a little... The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest waters, if deep enough, can drown. The original version of the game did not have much voice acting. That is interesting. I feel like it's such an integral part of the game now.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ferment, malt. It puts the alcoholism on display very early.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Yeah.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
We've reached the point already where I need to decide how exactly I want to play this. Are we going... Well, we want to be chaotic. And we want to... Thank you, Ryderbot. I appreciate that. Love the new video. That's very kind of you. Do we want to be trying to get better, or we want to be trying to get worse as we learn Harry? I think for the sake of entertainment, we should just try... Here, you know what? Here's my new rule. I'm going to try to pick the most chaotic answer every time. And I'm not going to try to be consistent. I'm not going to try to, like, only do Apocalypse Cop or whatever. I'm just going to try to say the most insane shit. So let's do that. So, what was that about? The X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you.
Ball of meat.
This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness.
Of the meat thing. Try to get better, but in the most chaotic way possible. We're Socrates over here. All right, we're aiming for a positive arc, but we'll see how it goes. Let's try it. We can't fix him, but we can make him worse. Study him under a microscope. Got to view him in his natural habits. All right, we'll see where things take us. Now, I wanted to know about the X something.
X love, X tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I love the music. It's just so good. Alonzi, never let me go.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Look, I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Wait, no. I need to belittle myself instead. I'm doing like an anime voice. I need to change it. Reptile Brain's voice is so good every time. I've heard a theory that Reptile Brain's voice is Harry's voice. Because when you sing the song in the karaoke scene, it's sung by the Reptilian Brain voice. And so that's an interesting theory. I don't know if it's necessarily true, but I like thinking of it that way. Do you really? I do. Let me off. I need to come up with a Harry voice. Harry. Do you think he has an accent? Do you guys want me to do an accent every time I speak a line? Should it be vaguely French?
Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension.
Oh, Inland Empire's voice is also so good. Brit. I should be a Brit? Okay. I'll be a Brit then. I'm not gonna be posh though. I'll be a Brit. Wait, I did this to myself? Oh no, I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot.
Wearing the sore, bloated man meat around you. A
Sensation.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it.
God, I wish to be able to write like this. It's fucking fantastic.
Pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
No, I'm not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Ah! Help! Someone! Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is.
Oh, we're gonna know a lot of shit. This is gonna be fun. I won't have to, like, do, what do they call it? Dramatic irony of pretending not to know what stuff is, because my encyclopedia is gonna be fucking great. Gonna beef the tie. Here we are. Here we are. Look at him. Look at our boy. Wumpty wump wump. The magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I'm only going to do the accent when Harry speaks, because it's just going to get distracting otherwise. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. The reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Womp-de-womp-de-womp. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Yeah, see, we've got only 1 health, so we got to be careful about that. Going the entire game not knowing what you look like is a hilarious prospect, I suddenly realize. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I guess we have to decide if we're going to look in the mirror. I like doing everything, but it might be fun not to do some stuff.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Lovely. Okay, I think my camera's or my me is probably in the best spot it's gonna be, but let me know if you want me to move it at any point. Okie dokie.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together.
Trash boat on day 7. Very fun. Very fun. You're getting far. Let's try to grab the tie. We're gonna just do it immediately.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Oh my god, am I gonna die right now? No!
There's something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is the end. Bad.
Try to remain conscious.
Pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final.
We died immediately. The very first check in the game, we die.
Those who knew him, he was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer. That ain't easy on the ticker. He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague.
So that's the stream. Thanks everyone for joining. No, I'm just kidding. But Jesus Christ.
In an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Okay, here we go. New game. Do we want to... Let's randomize it again. How about? Do we want to try that, or do we want to do the same stats as last time? Everyone let me know now. Because you'll remember, the reason we just died is because our physique and motorics were terrible, but we're just a big brainlet. Kroner McGargan. Really Harrier moment. Incredible. I love that. That's such a strong way to start this playthrough. That's so funny. All right, we're letting Socrates come back. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do Inland Empire again. We got 0 time to mess with stuff, so we'll skip our way through the that opening dialogue again and get back to where we were. But that's very funny. I'm glad that happened. Oh, randomize again? I didn't do it, sorry. If I die again, I'll randomize again, because then it proves maybe my build is bad.
There is ever,
alright, never ever.
Never
ever. Socrates Gaming Live.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle.
An awareness creeps up on you.
Trying to remember exactly what I clicked.
Your days have given to you, really?
I wouldn't like it if...
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there.
Okay, I'm an idiot, a brave idiot.
Somewhere in this... Look,
You can take it. You're a champion.
No, I'm not scared. I'm a champion.
stench of liquor rises from your a fiery streak.
Somehow, you...
Okay, we succeeded on all the same checks again, but this time we will turn the fan off first. Hello, Harry. Hello, Peter. Incredible. What a start. So happy. Okay. Commodore Red. The magnum size bottle of Commodore Red is empty. If we die again here, I'm going to lose my mind. That was so good. Beautiful boy. Smart but not wise. Look at him with his shoe.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Alright. Attempt 2. Here we go.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie attached itself to one of the blades.
Truly horrific.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to keep the necktie on for as long as possible.
Together in this strange world.
I'm someone who, when I'm playing, I like to change my outfit every time I'm about to do a check, but it could be more fun to just put together an outfit I like and just ride it out. We'll see how it goes. Let's pull on the fan.
Come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Should I come back for the tie? Horrific. Nah, we're doing it.
You swoop up.
He lives. He survives.
Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. If it's your friend, why was it up there?
He survives and Mr. Tie goes with us. He lives.
Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow.
It absolutely is.
An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
I'm gonna pull on. If I pull on the light bulb, am I gonna die? Am I gonna get blinded? I'm gonna do it.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photon.
Change everything except the tie. Yeah, maybe I'll start doing that. Bring it on. No! God damn it!
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your arm.
Ah! I can't believe this. Help, someone.
Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
Ah!
Surrendering now.
I should have not done it. I can't. Oh, I'm dumb.
You cop suffers final heart attack. A detective RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew.
All right, we're gonna randomize our build again. We're gonna randomize our build again. This is absurd. Huh? How do we feel about that? How do we feel about everything average? Just straight down the middle the whole way. Socrates lived in the dark. He wasn't designed for electric lighting. I can't believe this. We are 0 for 2. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do just some dude, as McGray says here. Let's do that. We can still be a little. We're not gonna be Socrates anymore, but this is just ridiculous. We're not even half an hour into the stream and we've died twice. So we're gonna do this way now, I think, because otherwise we're just gonna keep dying for no reason. All right. I think we can still do Inland Empire though. Unless I do love a couple of these other ones. Half-Light is always a lot of fun. If we want to be like a bit more competent, doing anything in Motorix is usually fun. But I'm also totally down to keep up with Inland Empire. I think that really serves the game well. So, what we think, chat? What we think? What a hilarious situation. Okay. I'm not seeing. Still lead into mental, just be worse at it. Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll do Inland Empire. Like all Socrates, they've evolved into middling normality. Alright, back to it. Inland Empire, we're sticking with. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I know that we're kind of repeating the same thing over and over now, but we're going to get out of this room eventually, I promise. I promise. And we're going to get that tie, too.
Primordial blackness.
Hemlock.
Alright.
Never, ever. So, the X something. I want to know about the X something. L on Z. Animal, give a shit. I need to belittle myself. I do let me off. Yep. I'm a brave idiot.
The
stench of liquor rises from a fiery...
Okay. Here we go. This is the funniest this stream could have gone. I agree. It's annoying for the game, but honestly, I'm very satisfied so far. I love it. Okay. Let's just, you know what? Let's just deal with the fan immediately. First things fan.
This fan has 2 chain pulls.
But look, now we won't die immediately. We'll be fine.
The other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your... The blades come squeaking to a...
Alright, we got it this time.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
This is what the pros call content. Yeah.
What you have in your hand is a fantastic...
I'm not going to pull on the light bulb. I don't think there's any benefit to me doing that. So, let's continue. What if I just walked around like this the whole game? I'm not going to, because it would just be such a disadvantage, but I could if I wanted to. You have defeated the fan. I saw this post, I think on Pinterest, that was like, oh, it's so dark in the room. You know what? You're right. We're being chaotic. If I take damage here, it's fine. I won't die.
The fan stands still. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
Bring it on!
Burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
Alright, but it's better than it was last time and the time before that. Incredible. I saw this Pinterest post that was like, oh, boss fights in other games. It's like Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, one of the God of War bosses, a bunch of stuff. And then it's bosses in Disco Elysium. It's a chair, a light bulb, a child. It's just very funny. You can die to so many things in this. There are keys jingling in your pocket.
It says...
Alright, let's move on and do anything other than these couple checks we've done 3 times now. There's our boy. There's our Dubois. The chair is rough. Yeah, I know, it's so uncomfortable. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs.
A mirror hangs above a bench.
Now, I understand the appeal of not looking at Harry's... I keep using his name. We know his name is Harry, let's be fair. But I keep... I understand the appeal of not wanting to see his face and like just leaving it a mystery the whole time, but I want to see his face. I think I'm going to make that choice here.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really? Or recollection
yeah.
of the person
I love the implication that Harry is straight up psychic.
Even the world you're in.
I mean,
sea of blood alcohol.
There was a...
This was no mere night.
Hold on, one sec.
It was a deluge
of world-ending proportions. When I was playing this game for the first time, I thought that one of the reveals at the end, and it might be, it's one of those things where, you know, there's so many options and you can fail checks that are happening in the background. I thought one of the reveals was going to be that he was actually being influenced by some third party, and that's why he's seeing the skill trees. But I do genuinely think that this is just a reflection of all the damage he's already done to himself and how he has to kind of manually go through all of his cognitive processes now because he's just fried all of his neurons. Yeah. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an
Psychics
upholstery
have
of
to dull
alcohol
their
underneath
senses.
your skin.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between.
Blah, blah. Gross. Hello, Kiwi the Bird. Thanks for joining. Some good old drinking. Drink on, Bratan. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Here we go. Whoosh. Behold.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Alright, we're going chaotic, so I think we're going to start with Superstar. Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression?
I love the expression.
Why?
Kiwi the Bird and Reem. Do you remember me? It's me. Is me Reem? I don't know. Welcome, Jordan. Thanks for joining the stream. I live someone with ADHD OCD combo. I love how Harry's brain operates. Skill trees, perception, carefully interfacing with the world resonates. Maybe he's just got the tism. I think that there's a lot of evidence to point towards that being the case. Also, another thing. The game is like, look at you. Look at how ugly you are. You're so weird. And but every time I see this picture, I'm like, Harry's kind of hot. I'm into it. I would. Something about the Deadass full honesty options are also a little funny. Those are good. Where you're just like, I am an alcoholic. But I mean, if we're honest all the time, we're going to not get like carousel of dicks and all that great stuff. Harry is in fact a hot guy. Okay, so people agree. Yeah, Harry's hot. We know this. The mutton chops. I've had mutton chops before, and I keep saying I want to get them again, but every time I say that, my girlfriend's like, oh, really? No, don't. And I love her, so I don't. But I'll do it again at some point. I know I like it. I'm not making it. The face is making itself.
It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Nah, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like
I'm gonna try to do the face.
You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
It's such. I'm looking at myself making the face and just going. I love it.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise. The moments that makes you sadder the more you think about it, though.
Tell the truth to yourself.
He looks like a crackhead.
Go ahead. Try something.
Let's locate the source of the expression. I don't really... Oh, yeah, let's try it. Why not?
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Mutton chops are awesome, but they're not popular with the general population. Totally agree. This game, as a bunch of you are kind of saying, it's really fun because you laugh at it, but the things you're laughing at are deeply concerning and deeply depressing. Let's try to stop it from happening. Can you imagine?
It's too late.
Didn't work.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
We'll see if we can stop it in the future. What if we end up shaving Harry? I've never chosen that option once because I really like his look. Deeply sad when you give anything a moment's thought.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind.
The retail smile. If you don't know this game, I'm not going to tell you about it because we have just started it from the very beginning, and it's better for you to just experience it. But if you want a a better rundown, I actually did make a video about it, which you can watch. It's called Hells of Our Own Making. I talk about a couple other things in that, but I go into a little bit of detail on this game if you're curious. Look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
The lights are on, hey!
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
I'm okay. We're going to pretend this face means you believing I'm okay and not dying inside. Real. It's real. Did I break him with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Well, there you go.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you
The first mystery solved. I guess the first mystery we solved was what we look like.
The other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
The British accent you're making is killing me. I know. It's not perfect, and I also can't hear myself very well, so it's going to be even worse. Maybe it wasn't me?
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
I don't need it. I don't need anyone.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
Alright, we've done enough in this room. After playing Disco Elysium, whenever I see a character with mutton chops and soy jack point, I say, Harry. Here we go. His shoe. No, I'm gonna get it. I just like being like, fuck, I don't need it. I don't need any shoe. Well, let's go get it. Igaunas. Oh, there it goes. Didn't have enough time to read it. Ooh, money. There's something on the table. Vasa, -12, centrigate hail. 40 cents. 0.4 real. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. I love this, the smell of the sea personally. And someone from a landlocked state, I don't get to smell it that often. Don't tell Classy the shitty position you're in. It's really cool. Don't tell her? Okay. I'll try to stay on my toes and not let anyone know. A gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Yeah, maybe this playthrough we just we try not to let anyone know what's going on.
Like two baby crocodiles.
Copiously green, indiscriminately snakeskin. Great adjectives. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
All right. This game is depressing and dark and makes me laugh. I need help, bro. It's great. It's great. Maybe the smell of briny sea is kind of rough after a super hangover. That's totally fair. Yeah. The calendar says it's March. It is! The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Alright, so do we just leave? Do we just leave her alone? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and keep on walking. Yeah, let's try that, you know? Let's do it. Later, gamer. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. I think that's how you pronounce it. I took 2 French classes in college that I failed because I am terrible at French and I didn't want to take it, and I'm an English major, so, or I was. I'm not currently attending college. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll come back after we meet Kim. Who, by the way, favorite character in the game. Maybe under Harry. I also love Harry, but Kim is just so good. We are crackhead ass officer. Cool. Correct. Correct. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where lyrics would be. Kim is the coolest guy ever. Yeah, we love Kim. We love Kim. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
This goes well with the theory that I'm developing. That I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
There has been precisely no evidence to the contrary. So yes, it's likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
I love how the voices in your head are like, yeah, dude, you're totally right. Yeah, obviously. It backs up whatever inane bullshit you've come up with. My favorite song. I fell in love with an emo girl. Not my favorite. Kind of respect there not being an actual option to romance Kim because Harry cannot get all that. You know, I think the developers made a comment about that like the best, one of the best things about like love or desperation is like the unavailability, like being unable to overcome certain. I'm not doing justice to the quote, but they did mention something about it. I should see if I can find that quote somewhere. What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course! They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
No one.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Alright. How's it going, my friendo?
In his late 20s, stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Harry's competing voices seem like asshole friends who are making sure he doesn't die, but otherwise are just seeing where this goes. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what the game is. Making sure he doesn't die, but just seeing what happens.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I sense you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
I like that all of them are helpful in moderation, but if they're too strong, they will kind of advocate for their position too hard. Yeah, no, that's a great observation.
Property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Wait, did you just say I was a cop?
What kind of question is that?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Ever since I got up, I felt something in me. Look at my hands, I feel it flowing through my veins. Now I know. It's the law. So good.
Are you serious right now?
The responsibility has taken its toll on my body, but I will take up the mantle once more. This is who I am.
I really don't know what to say to that.
You the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know,
Oh, what? Okay, onwards. Let's keep looking around. We gotta get to Kim eventually, but I like looking at everything. The menu has been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The software of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Vodka? The door is bolted. A sign reads, Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300 hours, which I believe is 11 a.m.? I'm so bad with military time. The bird's taxidermied, so he didn't suffer. He's just been through it. Indeed. We got some bird fans out there. You like the good old skewer? Oh, it's 1 p.m.? Oh, wait, of course it is. Yeah, that makes yeah, you're actually right. You're absolutely... See, bad with military time. It's 12 plus 1. Yeah, okay. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I'll pick up the pills.
Man does not mind.
Healing item.
You probably need them more than he does.
Hell yeah. Let's wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
All right. Before we talk to Kim, let's talk to Grandma Sweetie. Zakoyama. The sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open at 1600 hours. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Time for petty theft. Theft. Yes, I love stealing. Hello, sweetie.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Alrighty, let's do it. Are we going to lie to Kim, or are we going to be honest with Kim?
Orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself.
I haven't read Discworld, but I've heard it's good. I should get into it.
Of this, but why?
Never lie to Kim. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be honest. We're going to be chaotic to everyone else, but Kim deserves our utmost respect all the time. He's the best. Kim and his transmask energy has arrived. Yeah! We love him. We love him. He's such a well-written character. Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
We shake his hand.
Hello.
Never lie to Kim.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Yes, the fuck you are, Kim Kitsuragi.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I am going to try to invent a name for myself. I don't think of that as lying to Kim, but let's do it.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
Harry's work wife. Okay then.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
I love Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau, but we didn't get it this time.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interview?
There's a lot of people who gay in this. Harry bisexual. We know this much. We know Harry bisexual. Yes. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Got the law in my veins. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the
Skullboy is streaming. Hi, Shampoo Sipper. Welcome. Harry thinks about gay a good bit, as all good bisexuals do. Yeah.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body? I don't like dead bodies.
But did you take it down from the tree?
I do love some of these, and I know... Look, man, you know... Yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Completely.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
He is very patient with us, yeah. I'll be honest with him from now on. I just love having this crazy introduction.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General?
Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
Or the women in this game, are they also lesbians? There are some. Kim's a certified... He's his chaotic bisexual comrade in arms. Hell yeah. You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
What's my post from January 8th? Hold on, let me take a look at what you're talking about. Is that the one where, oh yeah, me and my buddy Jeremy up on the mountain? It does look a lot like Creep. That's kind of funny. Kim is so patient that it like makes you feel guilty in game for doing weird shit, which games don't typically have. Like you can just be the weirdest person without a second thought, and usually, yeah, no, it's valid. Kim isn't such an essential part to this game. He's such a grounding force. Nothing would get done without him, obviously.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a
Cool, a gay crackhead.
My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before. That you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Alright, let's roll.
To you, officer.
Let's start by talking to... what's this guy's name? Jacques? Jean? I don't remember.
The man
Gart,
with
right.
unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Galt.
You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What's gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is gold and orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track.
Probably
for this
from
neighborhood.
kidney failure.
Is
Or
this
no,
what
liver
you get when you call the
liver
police?
failure is what causes
We've been waiting for a
the
week here.
the skin stuff, right? I think so. It's like yellow skin.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Jaundice, yeah, that's it.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Jaundiced. Jaundice is... If I didn't know what it was, I'd be like, Jaundice is the name of an old woman.
Do
Jaundice.
you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Pardon me.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No.
I live in Jamrock.
I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need direction.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
3 is many now. Yeah, I know. He's got such an ego for no reason. Yeah, if you ever want a cool color scheme, just don't take care of your body properly.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Who killed
I know
him?
who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
Are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up.
Janice
on a
sounds like
tree
a setup
there.
for a Ligma joke. It's funny. And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
I want my inexplicable feminist agenda. I don't think it's going to give it to me, though. Ah, that's all.
Let's go.
I might hear it later. Should you not fix the hole in your fence, manager of cafeterias? I think it happened recently enough that he is not capable of fixing it. Because, minor spoiler, I'm pretty sure Harry's responsible. Yeah, the art of this game is so cool. It makes everything and everyone look like a crackhead or an alcoholic. Alcoholic bird. Crackhead. Guard. Sure. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk.
He manages the cafeteria, not the
Must be
fences.
merely
Fair.
imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
No, I don't. Let's bail. Oh, it worked.
as you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Okay, we're bailing, I guess.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Lena. Oh my gosh.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Would you rather have an alcoholic bird or a crackhead guard? Inside you there are two wolves.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with
Love
our friend
Morel.
Gary
Love
just down
pretty
the
much all the
street.
characters, to be
I
honest.
come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
I feel like I was in a war.
Oh my. What happened?
I think I lost.
That's how I feel about the accident.
Kim and Harry are making out in the bathroom.
Development manager at a rapidly
Yeah, the art's so
expanding
great.
mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
I'm gonna apologize. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, she's so nice for explaining her life trauma to a random passing drunk. You have a sick-ass Disco Elysium meme, but no way to share it. Sounds like you're gonna have to describe it. I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Oh, I didn't do my accent.
Killers. Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim! Of course! I forgot I had you!
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on. And, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
Why? Free heads are better than two.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place.
I'm standing there like right in front of my salad.
Slow you down.
You guys are gross. That right in front of my salad?
Perhaps another time.
Should I be... I forgot where we landed. Am I going to be telling people that I'm crazy? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed.
Grandma's
like
the best.
A stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I said anything.
She nods, but still looks worried.
So right now, we're playing as a character who right now doesn't know his own name and just knows that it's orange and smells like liquor. So we're playing as Orange Liquor Man.
Good luck with your case.
Only classy, I can't know. Okay, we'll do that. We'll come back and talk to people more. We don't need to share everything right immediately. Should we go back and talk to... No, we'll talk to Gar later. Let's go use the radio in Kim's car. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Do what Kim wants to do. Pigs go home! The street name is illegible. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course.
What
can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line.
The street sign says fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about those other signs? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Who are you exactly?
Me?
I said that like
I
a
am
Kiwi
just a
accent.
gardener.
Exactly. Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
Alright, let's go.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
It's so strange to me, knowing what comes later, that she's so, like, nonchalant and friendly with you at this point, when later she's just absolutely not. But, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
57.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine, that toy from Oblivion.
TBH, the number of people who seem weirdly chill with you being a raving lunatic is weird in general. It is, but I actually, I think it's a holdover from just this community is already so fractured that they're just used to insanity. And so one more person who's clearly dealing with a lot is not strange to them. What he says is strange, but it's not out of ordinary. At school, wish I could watch longer. Sorry about that. Obviously, the stream will be available for you to watch when it's done, but glad you could stop by for a little bit. This town's pretty thoroughly okay with weird crap, yeah.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright. Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Kupri's Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's okay.
See with a carefree lollygagging.
Can we turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands.
Stupid murder. People Harry and Kim. This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez. This infernal noise.
Yes, sorry about that. The Kupri's Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Kupri's motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
I love Kim's accent.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
People hear that Harry and Kim are in a relationship. The fan art. Oh yeah, there's some great fan art for this game. Honestly, some of the best fan art I've seen for any piece of fiction. The community around this game is just insane.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Don't even think you can drive my MC. I love they've come up, the world building is so good that, MC stands for motor carriage, and it's just, we would call it a car typically, but it's different. Like clearly there's no car that exists now or in whatever period this is that looks like this with this crazy ass engine on the back. It's just, it's mixing old technology and new technology, and it's just got such a distinctive design. It's really great.
The white suede.
It's got steering levers instead of a wheel. Interesting.
Clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Pull out
The
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
I like the fan art. Still makes Harry kind of gross and not conventionally attractive, but he still has that odd hotness. It's quite impressive. Yeah, people really do manage that. Isn't this game dead or not? It looks very old. This game is not that old. I think it's from 2016 or 2017. I could be messing up my dates a little bit, but I think so. The most recent version, yeah, Final Cut, is from like 2020.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Alright, I'm just going to take all the
Feels
tools.
nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Alrighty, so this radio conversation is about to give us a lot of great context for Harry, and it's a really fun interaction.
The tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
And after this, I'm going to take a minor bathroom break, and then we'll come right back.
Waves cast far and wide over the metropolis.
Electrical kittens.
A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Lieutenant. Alice is in the blunt rotation. Just going to say that.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the
So is Kim,
41st precinct.
obviously.
I'm putting him on.
I want Bendy and the Ink Machine back. God, I haven't not thought about that game in forever. I don't know if I ever played it. I think I just watched game theory videos about it. Okay. Come in Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, precinct 57.
I'm going to try to do the
How
Captain
may I
Price
assist you?
voice from Modern Warfare. I need you to connect me with a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't God give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Someone call it.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Hello, Lieutenant. Start slapping and marching
Give
rhythm
it
on
to
your
me.
thighs.
She might be busy at the moment. It takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Regs.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out.
Okay.
No question about it.
No question about it. Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
I love electrochemistry. What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
I am the authority around here.
Okay.
She obviously doesn't want to challenge your authority. You feel much better now. Yeah. After she shot me down. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
I feel so bad for Sylvie. No matter what, you make her so uncomfortable when you talk to her. I miss Cuphead and Bendy. All you have is shitty games today. But this game is cool. I think we've got plenty of good games today, but there's a lot of... You have to sift through a lot of the bad to find the good. Push her farther. Show her the errors of her ways. All right. Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
We're being so mean. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Shouldn't you have used them to summon the police earlier? Or should have used them to summon the police earlier.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Oh, it's awful. I don't know. It feels so bad. Do you know who made the call?
No. I honestly don't know.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Games, bro. All we have is rip-offs. Sylvie is like the character I feel the worst for. It's possible. Yeah. I mean, there's some characters later that I also feel very bad for. But no, I totally know what you mean. Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
Okay. Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
I think I got everything I need. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you? -1 made her cry earlier. -1 said you're the authority. -1 you asked her out. So funny. Man, just remember, I still need to pick up Emmy of the Smiling Man. I love a good detective game. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard that one was good.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about.
Yeah.
Some other guy.
Yeah, obviously.
Like God.
Like Guard. Yeah, it's definitely some other guy. A guy like God.
You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going?
The love.
That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster.
Not a spinster, my god.
It was bad. Not a spinster, my god.
You have to intervene on behalf of Love. First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control. And then go have a boys' talk with God himself.
Guys, I think we're gonna get Carousel of Dicks. So exciting.
Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Oh, look at these options. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Or, Daddy is gonna take you on his lap, little darling. Or, please no. I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. Daddy's gonna take you on his lap, little darling.
One was dominated by the other.
Yep, that's accurate. That's correct.
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on.
Yeah, I'm just being awful now. It's so funny. Okay. Let's call the 41st precinct. That's originally why I even came here. God, that's horrendous, and it's only going to get worse. Inexplicable feminist agenda will not be popping up, I think.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st, come in, over.
Hello, Jules.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus.
New video is Peak, just came back from it. Hey, thank you so much, Sega Sonic. It was a lot of fun to work on. Joe is great, great editor. And I think I really would love to cover Creep 2 because it does some really interesting stuff with what it's already done. Like, I think having a female protagonist in Creep 2 is such an interesting and valuable way of changing up the narrative without it feeling too samey. And yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status?
Hi, I'm the drunkest fucker ever. Hopefully you can tell who I am from there. 10-4, what's your status? Over. My status, it's not good. One thing I actually really find interesting about this game is that sometimes your dialogue options seem like an entire, like one single line of thought, but you just have to choose which part of the thought. Because, like, my status, it's not good. You're trying to focus on whether or not you're just repeating the question back to him or just answering. It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Over. Attempted to try and get a friend into Disco Elysium using a comment of your Hells of Our Own Making video and Jeffyot's Disco Elysium. I haven't seen that video, but sounds cool. And, I mean, yeah, thanks for sharing the video. I might have to check out Jeffyot. I'm not familiar. This game's writing is so good. It is absolutely so good. It's like my favorite book. It's not. My favorite book is I almost said Disco Elysium, House of Leaves, but This one's fucking close. It's not really a book, but it's got plenty of words. Hey, Jean.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hi, who's this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
Fractal space. I'm not familiar. I will look into that. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vicmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
I got a friend in the Discord who's using the Hells of Iron making video and the Ulrich Salad Bar video. Cool. I really appreciate that people are... that the video is good enough that it's getting other people into this awesome game. That feels great. Really enough, Creep felt very similar to when I watched Baby Reindeer. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. That's high on my list. I need to watch that. I've heard really good things about that. Chester.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the
Bye,
name
guys.
of
It's
a
2 a.m. I'm a Eep. Have a good Eep. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate you. Have a good one.
Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ha ha. Officer is... Wait, where's my accent? Ha ha. Officer has lost his badge. Now I'm doing the French thing. Officer has lost his badge. Ha ha. Looks like I'm the first cop ever to misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
What if I just fluctuate between accents? Just for no reason. Will you play Fractal Space in the next stream? I don't know. I am unfamiliar with the game, but if it looks interesting and other people seem interested in it, maybe I will. Is that the voice of the guy who does Sisyphus Prime and Ultra Kill? I don't know. I love Ultra Kill, but I am not one of those people who are great at recognizing voice actors, unfortunately. Having the accent slide around makes so much sense. All right, we'll do French for a bit. We'll just see. Actually, we'll just see where the accent goes. Canon Harry.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station.
Entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Serious.
Serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Over. It is a voice of Sisyphus Prime. Good ear. Oh, cool. Good job.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
I like that Chester and Mac have American accents for some reason.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
Just wanted to stop by and say great job on all your videos. Always glad to see a new video from you. Thank you so much, D-Main, I want to say. D-Main. Really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by for a second. It means a lot.
You don't have a comment. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Jules is funny as fuck, dude. That is that dry humor that I love.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Kind of surreal to hear whenever there's an American in this game.
Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god, it's not here. I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Everard Clare is helping me find my gun.
Don't
Got a dash to work,
sweat it,
so I'll definitely
You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
No! Horrific necktie, my best friend. Got a dash to work, so I'll definitely rewatch this after, but I always enjoy your videos, and I'm listening to your newest one right now. Have a great stream, man. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Appreciate you. Enjoy work. Jules is a good cop name, but that's probably my love for the show. Psych! Oh, Psych was great. I've been watching it forever, but I really liked it when I was younger.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the
I
words
love
out,
failing checks.
everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my fun. Gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just a gun will do.
I'm going to tell you about the Fractal Space. It's a puzzle parkour game, and you're in space, and it looks fucking awesome. Okay, that sounds fun. I love parkour, and I love space. So maybe I will play it. I'll take a look at it. If it's too expensive, I might have to wait on it, because I'm trying to save money these days. But I'll look at it. I'll definitely take a look. Oh, pardon me. Sorry.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give it one. Describe the plasma gun.
Alright. For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out too.
Then come again, please. Over.
It's got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle to hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you on.
I've never gotten this option before.
Over.
In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it is dripping with sexy blue plasma?
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
I'm describing my dick? Wait, what? It's got cool flared cooling vents on the front, hydrogen flasks sticking out. It's got magnetic accelerator, arc that accelerates energized ball. What? Okay, I think that's just Jules being funny.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Yes.
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter.
John's voice is so good.
Coco Nur by himself. But Disco hit him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass. He still got his wiener. Oh.
I'm not going to.
Oh, HD Fractal Space is $1.99? Oh, sweet. Yeah, I can probably get that. I'll take a look at it. I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
I think Jules is trying to make sense of Harry's cool sci-fi concept, and he landed on Dick. He landed on Dick.
He said he sodomized your mother.
One thing I must say is how inspiring your videos are for me personally in two certain ways. I've always been cautious about horror, but your videos have helped me with enjoying the genre. Hey, that's really nice to hear. That is all I want. I just want to expose people to my favorite things, and you know, I think horror is such a beautiful genre that can be used to explore so much. So that really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I also wanted to make video essays of my own. That's also great. I would love to help, you know, cultivate more good content. I think we're always in desperate need of it. That's very thoughtful. This game is a masterpiece. Enjoy. I've enjoyed it before, but now we're enjoying it again, being utterly insane. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure, vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell me
Oh, mama's boy.
right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the firewalker.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
I got you into Magnus Archives. So you owe, I basically owe you my life. Incredible. Magnus Archives is so great, and I'm so happy we're back in Protocol. We just got our episode 31. It was a lot of fun.
Who? Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my gun, thanks. It's the accent's changing.
You are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
In pursuit of his.
The man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
This might sound odd, but okay, new accent. Let's come up with it. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. We're doing Irish now, or my best attempt.
Relay your question. Over.
What are we talking about, PP? First video I saw was your quiet horror one. It was so alluring to the genre. I've been keeping up with your videos and the recommendations from them ever since. That's nice. I love that quiet horror video. It really did help me kind of take off the channel, but it's also, I really stand by it. I think it's probably one of my better works. From there, I've actually found the one-off horror story is my favorite part. Yeah, that's the great thing about Magnus Archives is it does both of those really well, but if you gravitate towards one or the other, like, it's really easy to get lost in that, which is great. All right, we're trying to stick with the Irish now.
Say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
We definitively know he is not, but okay.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? Ugh, God, it's so hard doing an accent. It's so hard doing an accent when you can't hear yourself. Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
I wanted to know if you got... it's gonna be all over the place. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullins, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me by my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Stop calling me sir and just use my real goddamn name, will ya? Oh, this is terrible. This accent is bad.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Any news about my family?
10. Excuse me, sir. Over.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
I just thought you might have heard of them, that's all.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over.
Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4, well, that's,
I keep wanting to slip into the French because of all the French accents I'm hearing.
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to
I've been wanting to listen to Magnus Archives. Is it kind of like Night Vale? There are... Night Vale, I would say, has a lot more of a sense of humor about about its paranormal and supernatural stuff. There are definitely, like, focuses on that. However, I haven't gotten very deeply into Night Vale because it seems kind of just more about vibes than a long-standing canon story, and I could be wrong about that. Again, I have not gotten too deep into it, but Magnus Archives is pretty dramatic. There's not much humor, and when there is humor, it is usually right at the beginning of something that becomes very tragic very quickly. Poor Jules. Okay.
Sir, satellite officer Wittmann.
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10.
I'm losing this accent. Okay. Close the door. Leave. Okay, we're gonna pause real quickly. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and refill my water, and we'll be back in just a moment, folks. So, hang in there. Can I do my we'll be right back thing? Will that show up? Yeah. We'll be right back. Okay. I'm going to sleep. Bye. Bye, Kiwi. Thanks for joining. I'll take a look at Fractal Space. But, yeah. Okay, I'll be back in just a couple minutes, guys. Wah. Hello. We're back. Say hello to the kitty. Kitty. She's so confused. It's the first time this green screen's been up. She's like, what is that? What is that? Quick, while he's gone, let's make loud horror. No! Can't sleep is 1 a.m. Oh no. Do we scare how Poppy Playtime is somehow enjoyable with the newest chapter? I have not gotten into Poppy Playtime either. I think I did play the first chapter, but that was a while ago, honestly. So I don't remember pretty much anything about it. It just struck me as like a lot of other mascot horror, but maybe that's a bit reductive. My cat's name is Padme. Full name Padme Amélie Dugras. But yeah. Kitty. Hello. You wanna hop up? Hi, girl. Hi, girly. Well. Just gets progressively better as I've seen it. Okay, that's cool. Sounds like someone is learning as they go. Hello, Miss Padme. I hope you get a chew or a greenie. I have both of those. Should I get her a little treat? Should I get her a little kitty treat? Let me go get her one. Oh, but she's sitting in my lap. She doesn't want to move now. She doesn't want to move now. Would you like to say anything into the mic, girl? You want to lick it? Okay, don't do that. You're stepping on my cords. You're going to fuck me up. Okay. Oh my god, she's all wrapped up. Trapped. Alright, there we go. Meow, 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 meow. I'm going to go get her a treat. Yeah, she purrs so much. She's pretty new. She's a little over a year old. And I got her with my girlfriend after the unfortunate passing of my hamster. But she is a good girlie. Okay, I'm going to go get you a treat, girl. Let me go. Let me go. Real quick. Let me go. Ooh. If you want to hear her meow, she always meows when I have food for her. Come here. Meow. She is not patient when it comes to food. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, not that. Don't. No. Okay. Here you go. ASMR mukbang. Crispy meow. Good girl. Listen to her. You already got your treat. Mm-hmm. There's nothing in my hand. Investigate. Yeah. She's a good girl. We're taking her for her first vet appointment on Thursday just to make sure she's all good and healthy. We believe she is. She's already got all of her shots and she's spayed and all that good stuff, but we're not declawing her because that's bad for cats, bad for little kitty. Disco Meowlicium. Discat Meowlicium. She's a good girl. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotta put this up on the one shelf she can't reach. Where I put all of my stuff that's not for her. Okay, come back, girl. Come back. Yeah. Alright. She's probably just gonna be hanging out with me for a little bit now. Now that she woke up. She was just sleeping on the bed next to me. Disco Meowlicium. I joined just at the right time. OMG. Yeah. Kitty reveal. We're gonna get too distracted with her. I might see her tail pop up every once in a while. Kim Kitsuragi. Yeah, there it is. Harry, spelled H-A-I-R-Y. Lieutenant Double Nya Freighter? Is that anything? Nya? I have 3 cats, 2 boys and a girl. Dasher, Nikki, and Coco. Nikki's a tabby. Dasher's a ragdoll Maine Coon. Ooh, my girlfriend loves those. And Coco's a calico with a polydactyly. Food has to be baby locked because she uses her thumbs. Oh my gosh. Smart cat. Smart kitty. Alright, well, we'll see how much we can stream with her being out and about now. If she's going to get up on my keyboard, if she's going to be sniffing into the mic. There's no treats here. There's no treats here. Anytime I have food, because I eat food primarily. Harry Duval. We got some geniuses in the chat today. Or Squirms. Squirms. Honestly, Squirms is just out here with the pun game. Very good. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. She got elevator butt. You scratch her butt, it goes so high in the sky. She's nuzzling up against the microphone. I'm sure you can hear that. Hey, baby. She's very confused. I foreshadowed the kitty's going to jump on the keyboard at the worst possible time. It's very possible. She's pretty good about not jumping on the keyboard, but she will maybe knock the camera over or the mic over or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. She's a little rascal sometimes, but mostly when it comes to food. Otherwise, she's very chill. Oh, you got eye gunk, girlie. You got eye gunk. Let me get that. Let me get that. There you go. There you go. There you go. She's got a lot of magunkus. She does. It's a true chaos run. She'd only be helping. Totally fair. Totally fair. All right. Let's try to get back into it and not get distracted by little Miss Padme. Little Miss Padme here. Yeah, girlie. Okay. Yeah, come back. There we go. All right. So we had some awkward conversations. Now let's actually go try to get the body down. I'm sure it will work. Oh, I should get rid of the "we'll be right back." There we go. Kitty. Kitty. Let's look around a little bit first. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Oh, wait. I also wanted to go talk to Gart. Hold on. Let's go talk to Gart first. You know, some guy talk because of that conversation with Sylvie. Let's get our morale back up, too. Oh. Okay. What are you doing? I can't see the screen now. Okay.
Real mature man.
Oh, fuck. I forgot I ran away.
Trying to accomplish. You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
Hold on. What's this money anyway?
What are you, brain damaged?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed showing the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's 10 plus 10, 20 equals 40. I'm now down by 40, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller?
Yes.
But that's horrible.
It is.
He stands silently looking at the coins on the counter.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something.
Harry is so good at math.
His orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Don't I get something for effort?
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
So we're cool.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
So I talked to Sylvie.
God.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
But I don't want to lay that on him. Don't I have anything else? Like a back button, for example? Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel.
Wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful.
Wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
Just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue.
Huh?
Yeah, this feels right. It feels
Beth
wild.
Phillips. Thanks for joining. Have a good dinner.
Now speak the real shit.
She rides the cock carousel until she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with the provider.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
Yeah, she says she likes the cock carousels very much. So fun. Depict a carousel of cocks going merrily around. Christ.
He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with a broken wing. On the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my ass.
Stuff it up my ass.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Broken bird, feathers. This is all part of the mind fuck on the cock carousel.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until like 39.
This is so fucked up. It's so bad.
Ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Oh my god! Yay! Alcohol!
Now let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
It's enough to warm the heart. Woof! That's bad.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. It's back.
Thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Maybe. Maybe it does. Should I start internalizing that or should I wait? You've only got limited spaces here now, so we'll give that a shot later. I live on the pie in the sky. He had high hopes. I think you should know that. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Oh! Oh, get him. Truly.
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice. Like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
It's not awful. It's a perfect boy. Realize we're gonna meet my awful. Oh no, we're gonna meet the son in just a little bit. I love him. I love him. What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
Lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay, forget it.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Tell me about the case. I know we're gonna get to the body in just a second, I promise. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Why not?
Because it's not part of reality.
Reality.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up.
Funk this case up?
There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. I really am just jumping between accents now.
To help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
You want me to brief you?
Brief, yes. That sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body.
Anonymous? Anonymous?
The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on, and the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer?
That's right.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia.
Better
I need to stop acknowledging how terrible the accents are. Cop off.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all that we need for now.
Good.
Convince Kim there's a sexy, dark mystery twist in the case. Let's try it.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal
critical
person
failure
with a very small soul. One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
I love the foreshadowing in this game. It's done very thoughtfully. I want to talk about you. Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Glasses are cool, I guess.
They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Okay, I guess it's not interesting then.
I can see you're disappointed. You are right to be. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents. I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular, garden variety Ravacholière.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Look at him. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
What's happening to me?
detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Give up. There's nothing you can do. I don't know why, but the phrase Mazovian socioeconomics comes up in my thoughts quite a bit. Not because I think about communism a lot. I think it's just a fun word to think about. For sure. For sure. I think about communism a good amount. Mazovian socioeconomics. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking. Do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hell House. Not because the quality of the first movie scared me. The ending was so strange. I've heard a lot of good things about Hell House. I need to watch that one too. I know most of the plot. Kim looking up at you and going, no, always cracks me up. Yeah.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
So how do you know?
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
There's a line you can get during that check that always stands out to me. It didn't happen this time, but it's when he produces the notebook. The one of your internal things goes. That's where he has his conversations with himself, which is it's just great. I love that I can hear faint intermittent Padme jingling. Yeah, she's just here in my lap. She's just right here. What do you mean Kim doesn't have a mental Twitch chat like Harry? That's so fun. I was about 9 when it came out and watched with my dad. The movie left me shook. Same with Hereditary. Maybe my dad should have been showing me horror movies my whole life. I don't know.
Good.
All right.
Change the subject.
Let's learn about the Jamrock Shuffle and then let's go talk to some kids. Nothing. Just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
I like doing that's racist, but it's clearly not. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
I love that the Jamrock Shuffle thing is so funny because it's like it's explaining the reason that Harry walks so weird, which in reality is because he's a video game character and we're just investigating a bunch of stuff, but they came up with an in-world reason for it. Just thoughtful. This game is very smart.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case-related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Reconstruct the movement.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
A carousel of cocks.
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
A car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Fair.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Okie dokie. Alright, time to meet my son. First things first, let's look around a little bit. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there. Not
It's a
necessarily connected
container.
to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria.
Here comes that
They locked
boy.
this container to
Hello,
keep the
boy.
derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel there could be something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever's in there holds a special significance. I'm trying to do more accents.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
What is remote viewers division?
All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division.
What
Their
kind?
work is invaluable to the force.
What kind of extra-natural abilities do they possess?
None, because they don't exist.
I am so disappointed right now. I thought there was a remote viewers division.
There isn't, but we should still access this container.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
No or pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
It's pry bar o'clock. Let's go. Let's also put our gloves on. La la la. And also, drink. Give Harry a country accent next. Alright, I'm on it. I'm freaking on it.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at that bottle.
Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
What'll be the repercussions if I take that sip?
Nothing.
Here it is.
Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox. A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again.
Yay! We're us again.
Cop, a real detective.
Incredibly well done.
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Alright, crowbar time.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that
It's
says,
not really gonna work.
whirling in rags. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid.
Electrochemistry
Just
is dangerous.
isn't bending. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
Ugh. Shouldn't have skipped arm day.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full. Full of itself. Content. Happy.
I love Half-Light 2.
This snickering trash container is having a grand old time.
Hang from the pry bar with all your weight. I'm worried I'm gonna fuck up his morale somehow.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
That's it. I can't pry it open.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
Alright, I guess we'll ask the manager for the key then. But first things first, I need to find some morale healing items, because this is going to be dangerous. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Yeah, we didn't even mention the corpse. The kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Whoop, what's that? The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Oh, you got fucking weed in there? You got freaking weed? Oh my god, this is stupid. And morale. There we go. Nice. Athlete is such a rad name for the animalistic sense, self of sense. Defense. Yeah, no, it's. I think it's great.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice.
I should. I'm gonna try to do the Arthur Morgan accent.
Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Alright. Alright, kid. You and I have to have a chat. Oh, where are you going, kitty?
Kuno, got this.
Kuno! We love him.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
So mean.
Oh yeah, another gumpy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs in my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Conceptualization, leave him alone.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
Kuno's riding that, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
You kids, siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
Love how Harry's actively drinking at this point. You kids, siblings?
Kuno, he says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got.
What you
got there?
What you got?
Huh?
What you got?
Show me what you got.
No one's a gardener in this town, apparently. The fuck does Kuno... Wait, what does he say? Hold on. The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Except he knows a gardener uses a rake. The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fucking.
I do not want to mess with these little freaks. Yeah, I love the thing of Harry is like, no, dude, Kuno's fucking rad. I want him to be my actual son. And Kim's like, I want to shoot him.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed.
Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Is Night City the place from Cyberpunk? Or is that something else? I think it is Night City. Harry, Kim, and their awful little son that just one dad barely tolerates. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Okay, so I was finally able to join the stream. What's going down in game so far? Okay, little rundown. We died 2 times to a ceiling fan. It's when Kim has a career change. So yeah, we died twice to a ceiling fan. We convinced Gart to become a misogynist by talking about the cock carousel, which was great. We informed the police precinct that we lost our badge and our gun. We drank some Commodore Red. We talked to the gardener briefly. Trying to think. Anything else big that happened? We ignored Classier, and we'll go talk to Classier later. Kai, welcome. Happy to have you here. The cock carousel, Space Satyr. We insinuated that this truly traumatized woman was like a whore, essentially. It was very fucked up, but also hilarious. That's this game. And now we're talking to Kuno, who is a drug addict little child who loves using the F slur. This game's crazy, but we're just keeping on it. And by the way, Harry fluctuates in his accents all the time. I've been doing Arthur Morgan. Now I'm gonna try to do Dutch. Have you seen anyone suspicious around? I can't do Dutch. I just know his voice cracks.
A couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems
I'm gonna do Shaggy.
suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Like, more on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
About the crime scene. Do you kids often play? Okay, this accent sucks.
Where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The ladder. Ever climb it?
Look at
Spanish
that
now.
fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
Not a fucking acrobat.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Keep that guard used to
Jay Scoops, I think this kid is like totally zoinked off his cord. Wait, what accent? Wait, what do you mean by cute?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener.
Pretty sure kipped is a slur in this universe. Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Kuno, how do you feel about Scooby-Doo? Would you talk to me if I did a Shaggy impression? Like, zoinks! Yeah? You mean the young woman? No, okay, hold on. I'm getting too lost in the accents now. You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags? The gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
I love that.
Yeah, her.
I was wondering about that trash container.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
I got a very strong hunch there's something of importance in it. Something I must find.
Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? That's your shit. You figured it out.
Kuno, there's a stack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
+1 did Scooby-Doo impression to Kuno.
There it is.
That would be great.
That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
I know. Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit. I love the way Kuno talks. Yes, some shit Gimps left behind. Were those gimps left-handed?
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
You can't hide it. I see without vision, without my inner eye.
Inner eye? Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack.
Kuno is a cryptid.
You should go back there.
I might have some questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. Kuno's Kuno! Everything he says and how he says it just feels weirdly impactful. I feel like Kuno is actually very smart, but just has caught the shit end of the stick when it comes to the environment he's been raised in.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno. Sounds like something you call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabbit Kuno shit.
Watch out, Kuno, he's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Kuno S, on the other hand, I do not like.
Help! He's got the Kuno help!
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out, you're afraid!
She's like an acting coach.
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh no. Oh, Christ. It's funny how that works.
Surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
Okay. Who's doing it? Who is doing a sick charade now?
You are, officer. Get yourself.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry. It also makes me wonder if there's something in the DE's canon native language that's similar to Japanese. Third-person speech is often done by kids that sound cute, cool. That's interesting. You are officer.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has gone too far. Don't make it worse. Just get back to questioning the kid.
I don't feel great about punching Kuno in the mouth, but it happens, so...
Okay, pig.
He's no longer wearing his demonic grin. Something happened. The punch made him calmer.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. I'm a drunk man punching a child who is already a victim of abuse. It's good.
The creature
it's good.
behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Harry Grunkle Stan meme.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
God, it's hard to recover from that. What accent am I even doing? So, you respect me now?
You're dreaming, pig. That's not how this shit works.
A little. But don't expect anything to change.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass.
Alright, so will I be able to actually discuss stuff? No, okay, we'll deal with that later.
Get lost.
Okay. Well, let's try to figure out what's going on with this kid, but, everything about Kuno's pronouns are Kuno. He Oh my god, it worked! He identifies as Kuno. It's not Kuno, it's Kuno S. Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something. Something very bad.
Kuno's just a little guy, gender neutral.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Act on it. Try and separate them. Kuno. Psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper.
Let's whisper, pig. I'm gonna try to do Kuno's voice now. Kuno, listen to me. Oh, I keep doing that.
Fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his
We
back
did it.
to her.
I can't believe we got this far in the Kuno conversation. Punching him in the mouth just works. What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay. How many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
The dialogue here gets, like, it's all crazy. It's become very intense. I need to redraw the I am 14 years old Madoka Magic meme, but with Kuno going, I am 12 years old. Or the Yandere dev conversation where he's like, you are literally taking advantage of me. I am 14, or however old it was. Kuno's straight up philosopher realizing the importance of pure individuality and self-identity, not conforming to any form of social construct. I think Kuno is, I mean, everything, you're all saying correct things about him. Gender Kuno. He's a philosopher. It's great. You think she has anything? She's using her scratching post. Oh, she knocked it over. I had to move it to set up the green screen. I'll put it back later, baby. Meow. Wanna come up here? Wanna come back? We're talking to Kuno. We're talking to Kuno, baby. Alright. You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Drama. That might be the first time drama's actually spoken. You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Caffeine and shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal? Kuno's problems would definitely be helped with petting a cat. I think he'd murder the cat.
Pig, you don't want to know.
What's that language she uses? Napakimpi, faggoty.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people.
Need to go peel spuds. Farewell for now. Enjoy your spud peeling. Have a good one. That sounds like a euphemism, but it's probably not. On both topics, Kuno would be a great cat name. Yeah, it would. What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck, looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet. Weird. By the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
How are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either.
She's not my sister. She's totally my sister, though.
Kuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take it away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
The boy looks you in the eye, black pupils trying to focus.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
I can respect that.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah. What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errands for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker.
Pig hooker.
And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniff around that fucking pile of E tonight. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there.
Hello, welcome, eFoxy Animates. Thanks for joining. What's good? What was that about? What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
All right, let's do another voice now.
Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay, what accent? Okay. I'm gonna try to do Russian.
In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed.
Do you think Kuno would die from the light bulb too? No, I don't think so. Because even if Kuno's done a crazy amount of like drugs and illegal shit, Harry has been doing that for fucking decades, and so it's just much worse for Harry. Who is your dad? Who is your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks.
He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G?
Half a
This
G.
shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
I've made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
Yeah. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door.
What are you doing,
police
girl?
violent style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads.
Ah! She's sitting on the keyboard. Don't do it.
That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
Okay, well next time we talk to Kuno.
What the hell are you signing me up for here?
I'm going to kill Kuno's dad.
Cool. No, really. Rock and roll.
The lieutenant doesn't actually look like a rock and roll enthusiast.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care. Alright, let's go talk to Gart and get the key to the frickin' dumpster. I wanna do the clipboard thing, and then I'll probably end the stream for today because we've been doing it for a little while. And I've got other work, unfortunately, that I need to get to. But I think that doing the clipboard thing is probably a great way to send things off. Hey, Gart! I know I totally fucked you up, but
Can I help you?
is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo? Or soon to be one rummaging through that trash? Will you keep me out too?
Yes.
But I need those leftovers to survive.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
We're getting into the capitalist shit. Don't it seem careless to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? I feel like it's going back to Spanish somehow.
Krasmazov. Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
Oh. Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
We need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, I'm going to sing... I don't think I'm doing Russian anymore. Aren't you playing as Krasmazov? Dad had a tragic accident. You're my son now. Adoption by murder. That's fun. Help, I'm trying... Let me find Russian accent. Here we go. If I filmed it again, here we go. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a
sad banger.
Then we sing this place to shit.
Kitty! Goodbye. Goodbye. It's hard to do Russian accent for a long time. I just need to do it for a little bit longer so it sounds natural. It's hard to do. It's one of my favorite accents to do, unfortunately. Because Russia right now, maybe not so good to idolize. But I'm not idolizing, just using a fun voice. So, it's okay.
This trash container.
Open the padlock with key. No oh, trust me, the karaoke will happen. Probably not this stream, but it's gonna happen.
Open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Robocop. Dive into that dumpster for
extra content. Didn't I have premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Kitty.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels...
You know you want all my attention, don't you? You want all my attention.
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No. Searching for evidence in the trash.
Gotcha.
Good practice for dumpster diving. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Gross.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number.
She's licking her toes. Sorry if you're getting some weird ASMR. Oh, she's doing it quietly.
Urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to guard again, and ask who knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or...
She needs to clean her beans. I know. Gotta clean her little beans. Yeah, we need to ask... yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them in here.
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
You think someone from Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
When Coco cleans her beans, she makes the vilest schlarps. Padme's a quiet little kitty, except when there's food around, and then she goes meow, 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 meow. She's looking at me like, what are you doing?
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It has a foreboding quality to it. Hold on, I keep losing this accent. I'm gonna do a different one. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I don't know why I keep going to Spanish now.
About?
I'll try to do British again. I don't know.
I don't know either. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some have fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Okay, I'll do that. Whatever.
Now, tell me what you're eager.
Let me dig in Hobocop style.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels. However,
ooh, Steel Guards accent. Okay, I'll try.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I am into hi-fi.
That's too
there
bad,
it is.
Because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Mm-hmm.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
You've obtained his accent when you stole his soul via misogyny. Yeah.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay, last things last. Before we end the stream today, I want to look at that clipboard.
It's the legend found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissues. They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be...
Get off the keyboard! Get off the keyboard! Okay, there you go.
It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Take it off.
Still wet.
Watching from Talon now. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining.
Sorry. Peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence.
The creature is trying to communicate with the masses. She wants to deliver a message to all of you. It is, I want to eat food and have treats and go to sleep. That is what the kitty wants to say. It's true. Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Kitty speaks the grandest of truths. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example...
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Speaking of creatures, I keep forgetting to comment. We need to tour of Elias's cage, please. Unfortunately, Elias is no longer with us. He passed away a couple weeks ago. So that unfortunately will not be happening. But we do have the kitty. We do have the kitty now. There she is. Keeps walking in front. No, don't drink my water. She didn't know how to go. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. A carousel of cocks. Okay. To your bed. To your bed, little girl. Okay, she's not gonna stay.
They're not exactly
There's cat hair everywhere.
They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across the entire page.
Kind of like the design of the game.
It's checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp.
Thank you for the wishes about Elias. Everything is good. Thank you.
The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized.
Spuds peeled. Good to know. We're just finishing up here, looking at the clipboard. What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burnt out all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was mention of a naming convention here. Yeah, he took Gart's accent.
Employer, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one, with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Oh my gosh, excuse me. I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But...
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Fine, I'll just use this crappy pencil.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case files. Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental
Only you had a
rigor
magical green
and
monkey pen. I don't know what that is.
Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Inspect victim's body. Interview anyway, yeah, it's interesting. It's the stuff that's actually already here on the paperwork.
It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick!
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
Fun? is outlawed with this guy. What a narc!
What a narc! The Setting Sun.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the Setting Sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so... something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane? Usual?
Usual is boring.
We don't do that. The Furies are at home in the mirror, like that quote from the beginning.
Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also, could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name.
I love how he's so clearly trying to push you to one of them.
But it's so plain. Anything else, please.
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man.
We leveled up.
It's
Yay.
good to be sorted this out.
Good, because I want to open this clipboard.
Close
Ow.
them. So much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose. It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
It's so normal, it's dorky.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough
I
to
keep
make
yawning,
sense
man.
of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real.
Damn.
But that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. The sandwich between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however.
A weird note. You want to do some police brutality.
Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue.
Yep.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Time to open the compartment.
Is not
Damn it!
what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
I am going to level up my interfacing so I can try again. Because this is important.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board.
There we go.
The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawing that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just...
Wait. Somehow I don't want to. I'm gonna use my real voice now.
Just. That's because you know where this leads to.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna be fun!
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the ticket
2
stubs.
octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Fucking kill yourself, you asshole.
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think?
Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper.
Final boss of accents.
To a piece
Mine.
of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Hold on to it. Read the card.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Don't sit on the keyboard.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Disco Elysium, baby. That's our introduction. We're getting into it. This crazy, crazy game with its beautiful art. Insane. So we're going to go through this last bit until I can save, and then I think that's where we're going to call it for today.
There is nothing.
There is nothing.
Again.
Again? Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water.
We love ancient reptilian brain. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Was that the X something? The
bloated corpse of the past resurfacing?
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Enough. Just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
I'm not coming back.
Oh, but you are. They're pouring something on you. Something in you.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge from nothingness.
Damn. Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Did he just pass out because he found out someone could love him? Memorable. I think he passed out because he remembered someone did love him.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
What? This is going to be our last pick of the day, so I'm just curious. What are we going to tell Kim? I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. I was dehydrated. It won't happen again. Fuck it. Start climbing out of the motor car. I don't think we want to lie to Kim. But I also don't know how much we want to acknowledge it, so I came into the contact with the burnt out ruins of my past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
Good. All right. And with that, we are going to save. You can see all my other saves. And we're also going to call it for the day. Woo! So, I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I actually had so much fun with it today. It was great chatting with all of you. It was great showing off the kitty. It was great, making all those ridiculous choices and just being a nuisance in Revachol. But if you enjoyed this, try to check back in for the next stream. Not sure when that'll be, but we'll definitely continue with this series. I also want to continue with Amori, obviously. Just haven't gotten back to it. I don't stream very often, obviously. But go check out the video that just came out today. I worked hard on it, so did my editor. And it's a fun video if you like the movie Creep especially. And it has been a pleasure, everyone. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. And I'll see you later. Thanks for joining, Boneheads. Adios.